let's fly like a butterfly. So we're going to start with angel answers. So let's get to shuffling. I'm going to pull one card. Perfect. So first card is ask for help from others. Does that resonate with you? If it doesn't, leave it. If it does, let's see exactly what this means. So ask for help from others. Okay, we're going to go into our booklet. Ask for help from others. It's not necessary to do everything on your own. Your angels are asking you to reach out to those around you for assistance. By allowing others to lend a hand, you greatly increase your chances for success and your plans will begin to move forward. The help you receive may also include important information provided by knowledgeable individuals. The stress of doing too much can create both physical and emotional health challenges for you. Surround yourself with loving friends and family who are willing and able to lighten your load, and you'll begin to feel much better. Ask for help from others. Okay, so let's move on to Mystic Mondays. So each of these, I am going to pull 3 cards. So we're going to start first with Mystic Mondays. Mystic Mondays also has a booklet. I will read from the booklet as well as interpret on my own. Okay. So Mystic Mondays, let's pull 3 cards here. I hope you are doing well. Ooh, there's one. This is your 7 of Pentacles. You see that pretty tree? Nice palm tree. 7 Pentacles in there. That's money. Maybe your help might be asking for financial assistance. Maybe it might be business advice said from knowledgeable individuals. So maybe you're looking to invest in something. 7 of Swords is what is also pulled. 7 of Swords. So if you can see there, they have in this image a sword behind their back. It's almost like, I feel like there's more. You see the 2 swords dropped? It's almost like you defeated something and now you're waiting to see what lies behind those swords. Can I pull that sword up? Can I trust the holders of those swords? Are they just idly standing by? So maybe, and my thing is, maybe you have a feeling of when you ask for help from some people, you feel like they might stab you in the back, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. Or you may feel as if the people in the past have done so. So you may be a little hesitant to ask for help. But there seems to be some type of fruits of labor or something that can come in the form of money or some type of support. Pentacles usually represents money. It's also indicative of earth energy. So who knows? Something grounding. I'm going to pull the top card of this pile that just fell out, and that is the Moon. Lots of emotion. Maybe you are pondering heavily about this. Your emotions are a tool. Don't be afraid of your emotions. Use them. So let's see 7 of Pentacles. Let's read what the 7 of Pentacles is from here. In each reading I do, I won't always read from the book, but I think sometimes it's good to get a little bit more insight. So let's see. Hard work pays off. The seeds have been planted and you are now starting to see the fruits of your labor. Like a badass, you're looking toward the future with long-term strategy, putting effort into investments for the best returns. Timing is key for the sustainability of your ventures. cultivating your ideas with the care they deserve. This isn't just about money, this is about passion. You're putting blood, sweat, and tears into something you feel very strongly about, building a foundation for your personal freedom. Your ideas are coming into fruition, visibly growing before your eyes. Patience is key, as this will take some time to manifest the way that you envision. No get rich quick schemes here. You're in it for the long haul, okay? Patience, 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 patience. And there was a little bit more, but I don't want to, again, do too much with the reading. I really like to interpret it, just how the message comes together. So let's go to the Seven of Swords. Deception, discreet, secret. Sneaky, sneaky. Be careful who you confide in, as you may not be able to trust them with your secrets. This is a time to be discreet and protect yourself, as confiding in others can bring more harm than good. Underhanded methods used to gain the upper hand can be rewarding if you don't get caught. Deception is at play, whether it is you being the predator or the prey. You are seeing what you can get away with and pushing past boundaries to gain advantage. Seeking shortcuts seems appealing, as you don't want to waste any time or effort on the things that don't matter in the long run. In your eyes, you're working smarter, not harder. However, be clear on what this course of action will do to your conscience and the possible impact that it will have on others. Okay? Like I said, you really want to confide, but you have to be sure that the person or people you are confiding in you can trust. Okay, and then lastly is the moon. Okay. Surreal, subconscious, shadow self. Abstract and surreal, the moon illuminates out our shadow selves, the parts of us that are ruled by the subconscious. They are brought to light by our dreams and fears, often projecting insecurities onto the people and scenarios in our lives. The more aware we become of our unconscious, the more we are able to identify whether we are acting from our irrational thoughts or our conscious minds. Go beyond the surface and dive deep to resolve your inner issues. Okay? Your intuition will guide you even when it doesn't seem to make any sense. Psychic forces are at play, with illusions unraveling to reveal the truth. It can be hard to decipher between what is real and what is imagination, but it is all connected. Pay close attention to your dreams and listen to your gut instincts. Your weaknesses are also your best strengths. So if you feel like your emotions are your weakness, that could actually be what you need. Use that. Okay? So we are now going to move on to Moonology. Actually, let's do the Smith-Waite tarot deck. We're going to pull 3 cards from there, and then I'm going to pull 1 card from the Moonology. Okay? So let's go with the Smith-Waite, shall we? Okay. And I won't be reading from the actual booklet in the Smith-Waite. I just do not, because it's always better when I can interpret it based off of the message and have it all come together, okay? So we're going to pull 3 cards from the Smith-Waite. Okay. I'm going to shuffle those again, put those back in sometimes. They're so tiny that, okay, there's 2 cards there. Actually, that is perfect. So we have the Knight of Cups, and I should have seen which one was reversed. Lots of cups. The Queen of Cups. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Wands. All right. So remember when I said use your emotions? This is the Knight and the Queen of Cups. Now, if it was a king, that'd be something, but it's still cup energy. There is a lot of emotion that you need to use. And as I can see this cup here, I'm looking at this man charging forth, looking straight ahead at this cup. You need to be in charge of your emotions, not scared of them. They are there to help you. And even more importantly, the Queen of Cups, you see how she is intently pondering at the cup? Both of them are looking at the cup, but one is on the move, the other one is idle. So maybe you need to, as you are, whatever case you're doing, if you're seeking information, you need help, and you are in your feelings with the moon, and you're trying to think, who can I talk to? Who can I confide in? Because I know if I talk to this person, they could probably help me with this business decision or this choice that I'm trying to make or this huge life-changing idea that I have. But you also need to move forward. Okay? It's one step forward. Don't let the pondering debilitate you. Don't just sit. You need to move forward. Okay? And that's what this fire energy is. Wands. The Knight of Wands. Absolutely perfect. Move forward. You got two knights and a queen, which is whatever you are thinking about or trying to do and reach pentacle wise, it's going to be something that you are going to succeed because of this knight and queen energy. I just don't want you to get too cocky about it. You got a queen, I don't see a king, just a few knights. But still move forward. And maybe also it might be don't think that you have to achieve everything in this idea or whatever you're set up to do. Okay? It's okay to be grandiose and have big dreams, lofty dreams, but don't think that it's all going to come at this 1 minute. I talk to this person, they give me ideas, and boom, I'm rich. 6 months, I'm rich. I say, great. You can get rich. You will achieve all the wealth that you want, but it might not come as quickly as you thought. Okay? So this is good. Again, the message seems to be emotions. Not taking me over like the song, literally just emotions. Okay? Now let's do one more. We're going to do the Moonology card. And this also has a booklet that I will read from. Okay. And I'm going to pull one card from here. Multiple cards. Let's try one more. Let's see if we get one card that falls out. If not, I'll just pull one. Yeah, we'll take the top cards. So we had this top card that fell is 2, but we're going to pull the first one on the top. Okay. And this says conclusions are within reach. This is a full moon eclipse. Okay. So let's see what conclusions are within reach means. So, full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slammed shut. If you pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. So the attunement to the moon is that which is meant for me will not pass me by. Other additional meanings could be doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation and yoga are all recommended. Seed control and let events unfold. Okay, full moons are always nearly about climaxes and very often about conclusions. Full moon eclipses are the same, but on steroids. A full moon eclipse can be hard to handle because it portends change, something many of us are uncomfortable with. But change is a part of life, and this card, no matter when you pull it, reminds you of that fact. Okay? So this actually adds a spin onto whoever this resonates with. No wonder there's so much emotion. It might not just be solely advice on some type of investment. It could really be about an individual. You're trying to think about, do I talk to this person because I felt like they backstabbed me? They did me wrong. You probably talked to, with that card, Seven of Swords, you probably talked to other people and they were like, well, no, that, like, it's not like that. You're thinking about it the wrong way. And then you felt betrayed by them, and then you felt ganged up on. This could be concluding a situation with this individual, could be concluding a situation with multiple people, or it could be concluding what the issue is. Actually having a discussion. That Knight of Wands brings you to that point where you talk it out and you have an understanding, and that decision is then yours. What do you do from there? Do you move forward? Do you release? Do you have something else in between? But it seems like whatever it is, not even just from the message, but conclusions are within reach. You are going to get an answer for whatever advice you're seeking, for whatever idea, whatever business, practice, whatever you have in mind. You are going to get some answer and can move forward. So whatever situation this resonates with, I hope that you, again, do not dismiss your feelings. Use them. They are tools. And even more importantly, move forward. Don't stay stuck. Doesn't seem to be something that will help you in this situation, especially if conclusions are going to be within reach and you felt like you had no say in what conclusion came about. That might not really bring you to a state of peace. So I hope this tarot reading helped you. If it resonated with you, take it. If it didn't, release it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.